Hey YouTube, Accents of Light here, coming to you today with my September 2013 ban list prediction. Before I get into the video, I want to remind everyone that this is just a prediction of what will happen. If you disagree with anything, that's fine, just leave your own prediction in the comment section below, or just tell me I don't think blah blah should blah blah, but you don't have to criticize me for something that I think may happen. So yeah, first off, on the newly banned list is Super Rejuvenation. This card allows dragons to +4, +6 on extremely already unbalanced deck, so I think banning it would be justifiable, as dragons will still be very viable if it does get banned. And yeah, that's it, really, for the ban list. For the forbidden list. Yeah, I'll go to my limited list now. So I think 5 cards will be limited. Atlantean Dragoons, number 11 Big Eye, Spellbook of Secrets, Spellbook of Fate, and Evilswarm Ophion. And now I'm going to go over why I think all these 5 will be limited for one reason or another. First off will be Atlantean Dragoons. Not a lot of people think about Atlanteans when they think of cards that are problematic in this format, but Spellbooks and Dragons are going to get hit enough until they are tier 1 to 1.5 instead of the tier 0 to 0.5 they already are. I definitely see Atlanteans making a comeback. But they're not full force, Konami won't make as much money on the new cards coming out. So I easily see this going to 1. Next off is my number 11 Big Eye, because the Synchron version, Goyo Guardian, is banned. I don't see why this will be at full force, but I don't see it getting banned at one ban list at one time. I think it should be limited first and then banned in another list. And yeah. So next off is Spellbook of Secrets and Spellbook of Fate. I think those should be at 1 because it makes the deck just too consistent and too powerful. Secrets is to slow down the extreme consistency they already have because they still have power to search for cards, they still have Present to search for cards, they have Magician to search for cards, they have Star Hall. If you do a combo with Priestess, get 2 counters from Hall, destroy it, you can search for Magician, search for cards. They still have Judgment, they can search for 8 cards. So they don't really need 3 of the most powerful search cards they have. Secrets, I think 1 would be pretty good and the deck will still be pretty viable. Also, Fate, putting this at 1 or forcing them to play some more non-searchable cards, so they want to just have instant removal. They can search anytime they want from their deck. They have to actually play cards such as Soul Warning or something that they may not be able to search whenever they feel like it. So yeah, that's after that. The last up is Evilswarm Ophion, because mostly vampires and blue eyes are coming out, and I see Ophion going to 1 because those monsters level 5 or higher, if they can't be special summon, the economy really wants to make money. In addition, Evilswarms only play this, well, if they XYZ, you know their only XYZ the main go on is Evilswarm Ophion. They never go to a Bitch Dweller, never go to the Gym, never go to Popular Operative, Black Ship of Corn, never. So I easily see this card going to 1 to make them play other XYZs except for their Ophion. And yeah, that's all I have for limited. For my semi-limit, I have 3 cards. That's Tenki Striker, Lonefire Blossem, and Blackwing, Gale, Whirlwind. These cards I rarely ever see played when limited, and it wouldn't really break the game if they have an extra copy in the deck. Agents and TGs really need the little small boost TG Striker provide. Easily special summon, easily synchro plays. And with Glow Up Bolt ban, I see no reason why Lonefire Blossem is at 1. Planets don't do anything anymore, and since they're coming out with new planet support, I think I can easily see Konami putting this back at 2. Blackwings don't ever do anything anymore. They're not even tiered, in my opinion. I think Gale Whirlwind can bring them back to tier 3, tier 2.5, easily with their synchro plays, and yeah, that's really all I have for limited. For my second to last list is unlimited. It's second to last because after this list, which is 1 card, as you see, Tsukuyomi, there's going to be some honorable mentions that probably may come back or may get banned, but I don't 100% see it, but I know a lot of people might see it, so I decided to include it in another list. Yeah, only card I see here is Tsukuyomi. At 2, it doesn't do anything, but at 3, I still don't see it doing much anything. It made make Gravekeepers kind of good because they can spam it with Spy, put a Spy face down for other stuff, but it's not really a broken combo. Graceful aren't used anyways. I think Tsukuyomi at 3 won't do anything that much. And yeah, that tops off the ban list that I think may happen. So now I'm going to go to the honorable mentions list and see all these cards. I'm going to go over what I think may happen to each individual card, then I'll explain all of them in a little bit more detail. So I think card destruction will be banned. Graceful Charity may be at 1. I'll explain that later, because a lot of people are looking at this like, what? Fuck? Graceful Charity? For what? What? Alright, so I'll explain that later. Reborn Tengu, go to 3. Power Duality, go to 3. Mezuki, go to 2. Eradicator to 1 or 2. Go Sarcophagus to 1. Judgment to 1, but if Judgment's at 1, Secrets would be at 3. Global at 1 or 3, doesn't really matter. It's Global, only once per duel. Tenki to 1 or 2. Goyo Guardian to 1, and Formal Synchron to 2. So I'm going to go ahead and explain why some of these cards are on here. Card destruction is here because a lot of people would agree it's very unhealthy for the game. Unfortunately, I play Dark Rules in the main deck. If card destruction gets banned, I have to find a new alternative card I may play, but a lot of people agree it's unhealthy. But at the same time, it's been here for a long time. It doesn't really do anything since, except for dragons are there. So I think if they hit dragons a little bit much, they wouldn't need to hit card destruction. But if they do hit card destruction, I feel Rejuvenation would be at 1, but Big Guy would be banned. That's just kind of how I feel about it. And at the same time, if card destruction is hit, I think Graceful Charity might go to 1, because unlike card destruction, only one deck can abuse it, or 2 decks can abuse it, Dark Rose and Dragons. So Graceful Charity, every deck can sort of abuse it and draw 3 cards and discard 2. And this format, there's not going to be a lot of decks that can outright OTK, bring 5 monsters into the attack the game. So I would see if card destruction gets banned, I can see Graceful Charity going back at 1, as it is technically break even. But yeah, it's a very iffy card. And yeah, next up is Reborn Tengu. I see this card going in 3 because Power Duality is Power Avarice is at 1. So they can't abuse it like they used to be abused all the time. And in addition, Trishula's banned. They can do the major synchro plays. And yeah, Power Duality 3, mostly because the meta is faster. And 2, it doesn't really matter if it's at 3. 2, I guess is good, but 3 may help some inconsistent decks that are out there. Mezuki to 2, this is a very iffy card because Konami are coming out with more zombie support. So if this is at 2, that deck may be too overpowered, and it may make more zombie decks than a lot of other decks. But at the same time, they may want to make money from zombies, so they can put it at 2 to make that deck extremely hyped and make a lot of cash out of it. In addition, you can just stay at 1 because zombies will still use it. Sorry, vampires will still use it, zombies still use it, but I feel like zombies, like the zombie XYZ, zombie synchro, needs a little bit more of a boost. Wait. I guess you can add plagues for the zombie to this list, because nobody really uses zombie synchros, but most will go for zombie XYZs with blue butter only. So, I guess plagues for zombie go to 2 as well. Next up, I have Eradicator Epidemic virus at 1 or 2. With Crazy Box coming out, with Crazy Box out, and I'm pretty sure it's a new rank 3. They summon 2 tokens or something. I don't know, I didn't read it, I just heard about it. But it can be over 2,500 attack, and it's a dark monster. So with that, Eradicator can easily be mained in a lot of decks that it probably shouldn't be mained in. So I can easily see it going to 1 and 2, so it won't break the game. It won't be every turn, every duel. I play Eradicator first turn, so you need to play with that 1/4 of your deck, 1/3 of your deck. So yeah, I can easily see this getting hit to 1 and 2. That's probably going to be another format. Go Sark, I think those will stop the major consistent this will alter the major consistency things dragons have, but I don't really see it going off the ban list as dragons. If they do other stuff to it, they don't really need to hit Ghost Sark, and it'll sort of ruin a lot of other decks, such as, I don't know, anything Necrophage, I don't know, Lavels, Spellbook of Judgment, like I said before. If this is at 1, Secrets will be at 3, and I think they'll keep Judgment at 3 because it's it's just how spellbooks are now. They wouldn't just change the entire how the deck is played. And yeah, so next up, global at 1 because it helps synchro support, and they come out with new synchros. I see why they're doing more synchros to make synchros hyped, get a little money off that. And global isn't, well, it's broken, but it's not as broken as all the other decks they may come out with. That being said, I don't think they'll do global, Reborn Tengu 3, and other things said. Global, Reborn Tengu 3, and Lonefire Blossem. See, I don't think they'll do all that. I think they'll just do maybe Reborn, Global, maybe just Global and Lonefire, or maybe just Global, maybe just Lonefire. But I don't see them doing all of them. Maybe 1 or 2. And yeah, next up, Tenki. I can see to 1 or 2. I can see why people might want it at 1 or 2. But Konami's a company, they want to make money off the cards. They're releasing first before they hit this, so I don't really see it. But I understand why. Last 2, Goyo Guardian, 4-1 Synchron, mostly for synchro support, like earlier. 4-1 Synchron at 1 doesn't really do anything, but at the same time, they came up with a new synchro tuner. So this probably will stay at 1 for the rest of its little life. And Goyo Guardian at 1, this XYZ cousin Big Eye is at 1. I think we'll be at 1 next format, or ban, but mostly at 1. So I can see why Goyo Guardian will be at 1. So yeah, that's really all I have in this video. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Absence of Light out.